showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny, Alabama Crimson Tide, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, fans on both sides have not forgotten Alabama's beatdown the last time they played. All the emotion, the intensity, and Kalen DeBoer, in his first taste of the rivalry, had the Tide ready, and they pounded LSU.
When I think back to this game, and we were so excited to call this one, I just think of how Alabama's offense handled this environment. Jalen Milroe, at 1 week he looks great. The next week, it's just not quite there in the passing game. But this game, it was all about his legs. The best athlete on the field by far. How will Bama do without that explosive playmaker at quarterback this year?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. So LSU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
Anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see Rice. Got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
LSU has moved into the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down his zone. The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Second down after that short completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Brown.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A completion makes it second down. And the back now in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense had been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account to a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll switch it up here. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason, By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Following the incompletion, second and 10 from the 30. Play fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? To the air, it's Nussmeier. They'll try a pass here. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Horton. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
QB keeps it himself. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback keeps the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Alabama.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes a quick grab. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking right, this one caught. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hill. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense moving closer to the line of the game after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Sharp. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Brown. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here he has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking deep again. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught, completion. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him, and this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He keeps it on a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. pass on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Durham. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looked so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, giving the defense more time to see what's going on, they can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. QB bootlegs here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown tie. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Durham. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They keep him off balance with a run. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustment. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, LSU!
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Send the back in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The sure hands, it's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. He finds some space. 1st down and more. He's still running. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Grinding away with their running game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this is a game that these winning players are never going to forget. Nobody gave them respect, gave them a chance in this game, and they came in and took care of business against a ranked team.
And on the other side, it's just inexcusable if you're a top 10 team to come out and not play up to your standard. A lot of soul-searching going to be happening for this football team during practice next week.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.